Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do Tekken 7 online gameplay with Jack. And for those who are new to Tekken 7, the first part of the video before we go online is going to be a beginner's guide to learn how to play with Jack. Everything you need to know to get you started before you master this character. So real quick, for every 50 subscriber this channel gets, I'm going to do a $50 giveaway to one lucky subscriber, either through PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or if you happen to have your own YouTube channel, I will subscribe to your channel as well. I think all YouTube creators should subscribe to one another's channel to help each other's channel grow. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so and hit the like button down below. Don't forget to check out the community page to see the latest image poll. I also have a new playlist called Announcements, so you can stay informed on everything you need to know about this channel, upcoming events, raffles, and giveaways. And if you want to support this channel, any donation, big or small, will help the channel grow. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Alright guys, so here we go. So as if you're new to Tekken 7, right, and you want to learn the basic moves of Jack, I suggest you watch this intro real quick of my beginner's guide to learning how to play with Jack before you go play online. And normally, even when you are really good with your character, always take 5 to 10 minutes to go back to the training mode and relearn some of the stuff of your main character before you play online. It'll make your life a lot easier, trust me. But yeah, let me show you at least the basic moves that I like. And again, and you could continue to always go to the training mode to learn even more moves and learn how to juggle and all this other stuff. But for now, just stick to the basics. So, and once I do a move, I like to continue to repeating the same move as I continue to learn another one, to show that I memorized the first two moves. So as you go, look, constantly, I'm just gonna constantly keep doing it. And I like those moves because not only do they take damage, but it makes space between me and my opponent. So I like that. Let's go to the next one. Let's see this one now. Okay, it's a three-piece move. Okay, here we go. Oh, hold up. There it is. That was the second move. And that's the third move. It's triangle, square, triangle. Let me do it again. Doosh, doosh. There you go. Triangle, square, triangle. Alright. That's the three-piece. I like that. That was the first move. And that's the second move. And that was the third move. Again, you gotta just constantly keep doing it as you doing the rest of the moves so you could memorize them. So when you play online, it's like you're doing everything that you did in the training mode. And to be honest, before I even play online, I always go to the training mode just to memorize and remember some of the moves that I honestly forgot to do, because I normally stay like I do now with the attacks that I really like, and I just do those. But again, since this is just the beginner's guide, look at the moves. If you want to do crazy moves like that, you can. I'm not saying they're not gonna work for you, but you could do those if you want. But pick the moves that you like and then try to see if you could run them in a combination. And again, and this is just to start you off. If you really want to learn how to play with Jack, and if he's one of your favorite characters, do this. You know, it took me about 15 minutes to master some of his regular moves. But if I really wanted to learn with him, take another extra 15 minutes, and then you can learn how to do certain moves that will allow you to juggle, which I think is one of the most important things in this game. But I refuse to do so. That's just me. I'm just hard-headed in that sense. But it doesn't mean that I don't see the juggling move coming. Like I said in my other video with Jin, like, you know, Jin wants to kick you with that low kick so he can hurry up and start juggling you. Same thing with Kazuya. He does the roundhouse low kick, the double spin move at the bottom, and then he cuts you with the uppercut, and then that's it. He's just gonna straight up juggle you. So it doesn't mean you don't know when the juggling move is coming. I just refuse to play like that. I don't know. That's just me. So in that sense, my Tekken, I would say level skills, is the only thing that I'm missing. I mean, I do know some juggling moves, but it's like I really refuse to like learn them, to be honest. I rather just play with every move that is there, do my combinations, and just keep it moving. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with juggling. It's just that when I play online, man, it just pisses me off that that's all they want to do. They set you up with one or two moves, and then straight to the juggle, and then they just keep doing the same one juggling move. Not even 2 or 3 different ones. No, it's just the same juggling move, and that could be so annoying. Especially if you're playing against Brian. So FYI to all your Brian players out there, I hate you. I don't like you. But it doesn't mean I don't know how to counter you or beat you. It's just that you guys are so fucking annoying. And if I'm the only one that feels that way, please let me. Not if I'm the only one that feels that way. If you feel the same way as I do, please leave your comments in the comment section saying, yeah, fuck Brian Fury. Even though he's one of my favorite characters, I hate him with all his different type of juggling moves. I think Brian has the most broken character in Tekken 7, to be honest. Like, every character can juggle, but I think Brian has like 2 to 3 different ways to get you in the air to like start juggling you like non-stop. So out of all the other characters, so at least that's my opinion. Let me know if you agree with me in the comment section that Brian is way too broken in this fucking game. But I digress. Again, as you can see in the training mode, I'm just going down the list and I'm trying to see if I can imitate the move while still performing all the other moves that I learned in the beginning. And I think that's the best way you guys can practice if this is your first time playing with Jack or playing Tekken 7 or with any character that you do. Take your time and go real quick to the training mode. It's there for a reason, guys. You don't want to just go online and get your ass handed to you because you don't know simple combinations. And like I said in my other videos, and I will keep saying it again, it's good to learn with every character. So when you're playing with your main character and you're playing against someone, let's say, who's using Jack, well, you already know that Jack has a 3 combo move and then the next hit is coming there and you can be ready to counter them, either with a grab or a kick, low kick, or whatever. So this is why it's good to play with different characters and know some of their combinations so you know when to parry, block, or even move out the way. And that's it, man. That's all I could tell you guys. As you can see, I'm just going down the list like, okay, if I like that move, I'll continue doing it. If not, I'll just move on. Not because it's probably hard to do. It's just like, if I in real time play, if I'm playing online, like, I don't see myself using that type of move. I want to like hurry up and destroy. So this is me testing out all the other moves that I learned, plus the one I'm learning right now. So you got forward, X triangle, or triangle X, and then the other one I believe is mid, like lowercase x, and then triangle. He does different one. Oh, that's the square triangle down at the same time though. Again, like, I probably won't use that move, to be honest. That one looks a good one. That uppercut, that looks good. I wouldn't mind learning how to do that. Yep. Stuff that you could get them in the air, which takes high value damage. Like, yeah, those are the moves you want to learn. But you have to be a good blocker, I think. If you're starting out in Tekken 7, you must know when to counter and you have to learn how to block. Yes, a lot of people say good offense is the best defense because you're constantly attacking, but there's gonna come a point that your attacks are gonna be repetitive, especially if you're doing the same fucking move all the time. They're gonna counter you and then you're gonna be stuck when they juggling your ass. So I don't know, the way I play, I like to be in the middle. Good defense and good attacking power. Like, you have to have both, because some people just run at you and when they come straight at you, that's when you can easily catch them with a counter move. So that's my opinion. And there's so many moves that Jack has, and all these other characters, they have way too many moves that I know when you look at this screen like, I ain't gonna remember all this shit. And I agree with you. That's why when I first do my beginner's guide, I just pick certain moves that I like, and then as I continue to play with Jack, I will continue to go to the training mode. Like, alright, well, I already know how to do this. What don't I know with Jack? And then I look for those moves. And then in the third time I go to the training room with Jack, I will see, okay, I already know how to do this move, but what combination can I mix and match? And then I'll try doing that. And then next thing you know, guys, now you're already mastering how to play with Jack. And then you'll be ready for online gameplay. But for now, as a beginner's guide, as your introduction to learning how to play with this character, don't worry about every single move. Take 15 minutes, just run down the list and look at some of those moves. Like, look, damn, like that move looks good. You could start mixing match of what you learned from all the other ones that's going down the list as you continue to do the one that you're learning now. And then it's gonna look like natural, like, oh shit, look, I already know how to play with Jack. And this is just your introductory, it's like your beginning. And again, I'll always learn how to do low moves, kick moves, and aerial attacks. Well, it's basically everything, but you want to learn a little bit of everything, guys, to be honest. So in all my beginning tutorials, again, this is just me running down the list quick, but it's also showing you, even though I'm going down the list, I'm memorizing a lot of the moves that I did from the beginning. That before I do the move or after I do the new move I'm learning, I'm constantly doing all the other moves that I learned in the beginning. And that's how you're gonna grow your skills as a player. Obviously, you're not gonna learn the first time. If you really want to master a single character, you have to be in that training room like for a week straight, every day for 15 minutes at least, learning certain moves. But again, this is just for first time players. If you're your first time learning how to play with Jack, then by all means just skim through the list, select the moves that you like, and as you continue to play with Jack, the more and more you play with him, the more you're going to see how your skills are going to be improving. The more time you want to go to the training room and do certain different moves that's going to get you ready for online play. So normally after I do the training room, guys, I normally go to offline treasure battle. So the reason why I go to treasure battle is because in treasure battle, the computer will imitate your level of skills with that character. And as your wins progress, not only do you get cool outfits or you could unlock cool stuff, but as your skills of winning progress, so does the computer's ability to get stronger and give you more of a challenging opponent to the point where you're playing like online level. Like they will imitate your level of wins on treasure battle. So again, after you finish playing in the training mode, go to treasure battle. Not only so you can start unlocking cool gear for the rest of your characters, but it's giving you that online field play before you go play online. So that's the 3 steps I take, guys. I go to training mode for a quick 15 minutes to try to remember as much as I can. Then I go to treasure mode and do everything that I just practiced on the training mode, at least all the moves that I like. And when I feel comfortable, alright, this combination is working, I like this move with that move, alright, now I'm gonna go online. And then I go ahead and record my 3 fights online. That's how I play, man. And I had this game when it first came out, but I never really played online ever. Like I only started playing online because I decided to create this channel to see how it goes. And I've been enjoying playing the online community. It's been really fun. But it can be frustrating, especially if you're new to the game and you don't know how to play with the characters. I could see it could be very frustrating for you as a newcomer to go online and getting your ass whooped by all these pros. But I'm telling you, if you take your time, if you do these 3 simple steps that I'm telling you, practice online, go to treasure battle, get yourself ready, get yourself hyped, then go online, you will find success and you will beat certain people. Obviously, you know, if you come out to a Tekken God or all these different gear ranks that have high level and somehow you get matched up with them, you know, it sucks for you, but so what? You lose some, you win some. But you get to live, Craig, and fight another day. One of my favorite lines from Friday. But, which I think I messed it up anyways. But yeah, guys, it's really fun to play online. Now, the only bad thing of online playing, besides the juggling, is people that want to just spam the same one fucking move. Oh, I hate you bastards. Whoever you are, I hate you. And I don't care. I hate you if you're spamming that one single button. Like, I rarely see this, but you do come across these people that don't know what they're doing. They just want to hit that one button. Especially if they're using Kazuya or Warang or even Law. Right? They just want to do that one move. And it could be so annoying. Or even the Eddie players who don't know how to play with Eddie and all they want to do is the same fucking move all the time. I hate you guys. I really do. But that's okay though, because see, if you're a good counter blocker, you could block a lot of their moves because you already know they're doing the same move. You could counter and then you follow up with your combination, and that's how you easily beat. Alright, we're almost done, guys. I'm going down the list as fast as I can. I'm looking at moves that I'm like, alright, I could do these, but it's like I just want to scroll down as fast as I can. Like that one is not a bad move. I think we hit, like, look, this is the 10-piece combo right here. I could try to imitate this. It's triangle, square, 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 triangle, square at the same time. Oof. It could be done. It's not like it can be done. Like, I almost got it right there. I just forgot to follow up. So look, I just mixed it up with my own style. But you know what, man? I'm ready to go online. Let's see what other moves he has. That was a grabbing move. Like, I think we hit all the major moves that I want to do, to be honest. Look, and now I went back to the beginning, so I think we're good. So let me just go ahead and shoot this guy real quick. Doosh, doosh, doosh. Yeah, I equip everybody with a gun, man. I don't play that shit. Especially everybody who wants to run around and stay back. Nah, bro. We fighting. But let's go. I'm ready for online play. Who's gonna be my first challenger? Let's go, man. Sometimes it be taking forever to play online, but I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh wait, I forgot to get into Jack story mode as well. Let me see who my first opponent is, and then I get into Jack story. I'm getting so hyped up to play online, I'm forgetting about this guy's story. Oh, I'm playing Steve Fox. Ouch. Feel sorry for you, buddy. I'm a robot. Alright, let me go ahead and get into the story mode real quick. Okay, so let's get into Jack story mode. So it says here, version 1 in Tekken, right? The original game. The original Jack is a super slaughtering military machine and super killing robot developed by a former Soviet Union. The Russian military got wind of Heihachi's world coup. To defeat his plans right away, they entered Jack into the King of Iron Fist tournament to get rid of him. Only a robot could boost such a violent attack and superpowers. No, violent attack and stupendous power. Let me scroll down and see what else it says. In the ending description, mass production, Jack is shown being strapped onto a machine. A device plugs into a socket, and inside his head, the camera plans back to reveal as many more Jacks are being activated. The scene ends with the metal doors closing, which have the words Jack and Danger written on them. And that's pretty badass for the first story, like in Tekken 1. Okay, so Tekken 2 Jack's ending description shutdown. Jack 2 is shown on a tropical island with a young Jane, who hands him over a flower. The camera then pulls back into the outer space, revealing a satellite. The satellite opens up and fires a laser at Jack 2, destroying him. As Jane chases a butterfly, Jack 2 falls to the ground, Jane being the final thing he sees before shutting down Dugan Jack in Tekken 3. Now, in Tekken... Okay, so before shutting down Dugan Jack, in quotations in Tekken 3, Jane is still haunted by the memories of Jack's 2 faded 19 years later. Now she works her way on a way to restore Jack's 2 She learns that the most of the technology responsible for Jack's 2 artificial intelligence was created by the Mishima. It says the Mishima Heavy Industries, which is a secondary company of the Mishima Saibatsu. She also finds the groundwork for something called Project Gun Jack. It's an upgraded Jack with the additional of a pivot gun. Jane snuck into the Mishima Heavy Industries to secretly install the hidden program. Now, while this was happening, now here it says Tekken 3 Gun Jack's ending, right? Now in the ending description it says complete. Gunjack is shown hooked up on a computer. Jane inserts a floppy disk into the data memory base, right? Meanwhile, everything in the background is the computer starts to light up and it says computer, which restores the memory of Jack 2, happy to have restored her companion. Now mind you, this was 19 years later after Jack 2 was destroyed by the satellite laser beam. It says here, Jane climbs onto Jack's shoulders and he walks outside. As they walk through the woodland, Dr. Abel is shown in a satellite feed. He's looking down onto Jack and he fires another electromagnetic burst at him in an attempt to destroy him. But he fails this time when Jack puts up an energy shield protecting himself and Jane. Again, this is the modified version of Jack and Jack 2. So he's going to have more gadgets. At the third tournament of the Iron Fist, it says the conclusion. Heihachi Mishima, quotations, the Tekken Force attacked Jane. She was rescued by Jack, who was destroyed by the onslaught of gunfire. Jane escaped with the help of the G Corporation. So after they got out, I guess she got kidnapped by the Tekken Force. And so he died again, bro. So now it says here, with the help of the G Corporation. Now it says here, Jack 4. Now this is number 4. How many times they rebuild this guy? Now in quotations I see here, Tekken 5/Tekken 7. This version of mass-produced and sent to attack Heihachi and Kazuya Mishima at the Hanamaru. Now apparently this is the model that has self-destruct features, as shown in the Tekken 5 opening movie, where Jack's 4 heads open up and to reveal an inner timer bomb. The massive explosion wasn't enough to kill Heihachi, but the blast did, however, throw him several miles, as well as free Jinpachi Mishima from his imprisonment. Now this is right in Tekken 5, Heihachi's father Jinpachi Mishima was the main boss at the end. Yes. So now Jack's 4 also appears as a playable character or enemy in a playable flashback sequence at the Hanamaru attack in Tekken 7. So again, they're attacking the temple where normally Heihachi trains or meditates, and in Tekken 5 and 7 they send the androids Jax to destroy them. So it says here, despite Jax 4 only appearing in Tekken 5, it's considered that the Tekken 4 era of Jack, since its first appearance in the game opening, set during the 4th tournament, and the number 4 fills in for the lack of any Jack in Tekken 4, making later Jack's number match the games. Okay, so since he had a gap, a time skip or whatever, and they really couldn't use him and they only use him in the opening scenes, that's what they're talking about. So now it's getting into Jack 5. So in Tekken 5, it says here, Tekken 5, Jack 5 interludes. Now it says here, the prologue test. Jack 5 was created by Jane as an upgrader of Jack 4 and was entered into the 5th tournament as the means of testing him. Okay. Now 2 years ago, a physics scientist named Jane tried to sneak into the Mishima industry with Gunjack. They were discovered by the Tekken Force Patrol and were fired upon. Gunjack placed himself in the line of fire to protect Jane, which we already know. That's where he got destroyed. After the hail of bullets stopped, Gunjack had ceased to move. The day after, Jane was founded and rescued by the G Corporation fighters. Jane joined the Rebels division of the G Corporation and successfully created Jack 4. She used the data collected from Jack 4 and began working on a newer model, which was the Jack 5 series. She saw the upcoming King of Iron Fist tournament as the perfect chance to test it, the upgraded Jack version of Jack 5. So, meanwhile, everything, because in Tekken 5 and 6, it's all about the war, the changing of companies. If you win this, you win that. So, this is all happening in that background. Okay, so now in Tekken 5, the ending description, it says here, ending text, Jack 5 wins. Jane successfully retrieved Jack 5's memories and data from the Mishima Heavy Industries. Now it says here, the ending description, Jack 5 returns to have his emotions program installed, and Jane downloads Gunjack's memory into him as well. The result caused him to go berserk, and Jack 5 tears free and trashes the lab as he brings down his arms in a crushing blow on Jane. The memories reasserted themselves, and Jack 5 stops, looking over his body in confusion. Jane goes to him and he picks her up in his arm gently as he originally personality fully restored. Now, Jack 6 in Tekken 6, Jane successfully restored Jack's 5 memories at the completion of the 5th King of Iron Fist tournament. It was not long until the Mishima Saibatsu decided to make their own Jack model, which was built with 10 times more power than the Jack 5 series. Kazuya Mishima, the new G Corporation leader, also demanded a new Jack 5 series model, and he and Jane eventually created Jack 6. They decided to test Jack 6 in the King of Iron Fist Tournament 6 while the intention of destroying the Mishima Saibatsu. Interesting. So the ending description, right, on the Tekken 6, Jack's ending, Jane is seen in the workshop, searching and calling out for Jack 6. As she turns a corner, she finds him having a made modification to himself by adding an assortment of tools to his body. Jane recalls in shock, asking him what he has done to himself, while Jack 6, let's see what it says here. Hold on, waiting for the screen to, okay. So what he has done to himself, while Jack 6 just looks pleased with himself as he has modified himself to be way better and way stronger. So in Jack 7, Tekken 7, it was no secret that the G Corporation was locked in a power struggle with this Mishima Saibatsu. However, within the G Corporation itself, another battle was raging. The battle to create the ultimate next-gen humanoid weapon. On one side was the development team behind the Jack series, led by Jane. On the other side was the research team responsible for Gigas, a bio-enhanced superhuman. Nice. So in Tekken 7, it's just basically which one will be better. And I have mixed emotions because Gigas is a badass, bro. Like, he's super strong up, and I like his character design and everything. But Jack is a robot, so I guess I will give the edge to Jack since he ain't gonna feel no pain. Alright, so let's keep going. It says here, with his massive size and uncanny mobility, Gigas was hailed for his his mobility in combat, and some saw him as more than capable of diluting the Jack series from its position as the G Corporation's primary weapon. I agree, he was a badass. Both teams entered their weapons into the King of Iron Fist tournament to decide once and for all which was going to be the best choice, and as Jack's opponent was the wrestler in a Jugen mask. Okay, so the ending description, right? It says here, after defeating King in the tournament, Jack 7 is seen back at the G Corporation Tower reading a letter from Kazuya. The letter was proof and recognizing of Jack as the chief humanoid weapon in the G Corporation. With that, they received the ultimate funding to further the program and a $25 monthly allowance for personal use. The letter gets Jack 7 excited, and during the victory dance, Jack is accidentally is bumped by Lucky Chloe, who happened to be outside the same time. It says here, a top of the tower peacefully listening to music. Unfortunately for Jack 7, the letter from Kazuya gets blown away by a gust of wind. And as he jumps to catch it, he ends up jumping from the building and falls to the ground. After seeing Jack's falls, Lucky Chloe goes back inside to the tower unconcerned and hears an explosion. Well, if he fell from the top, I mean, yeah, he blew himself up. Damn. So that means he didn't get his $25 allowance. All right. Now that the video has ended, I'll catch you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. See you guys on the next one.